my gosh, good to see you all. Well, my name is Mathew Harper, and I'm running for California Board. I have signed the pledge to protect Proposition 13. I have signed the pledge to oppose tax increases, but more importantly, as many of you know, I have a record to back that up. I have held those promises, and that's what actually earned an A rating from the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. I served on the Huntington Beach Union High School District for 3 terms. I know what it's like to be able to run against the teachers union and win. I've served on the Huntington Beach City Council, serving as mayor and being chosen as mayor for my final year on the Huntington Beach City Council. I served 2 terms in the California State Assembly representing coastal Orange County. For each of those times, I have upheld the CRA principles, and I have voted accordingly, and I have represented you. I've been supported by you, and I grew up in Huntington Beach. I went to Huntington Beach High School with my wife. We graduated together in 1992. I'm very proud in Huntington Beach, and I'm looking to be able to represent our area once again. This district is huge. For the entire state, it's all of Orange County, it's all of San Diego County, it's all of Riverside County, it's all of Imperial County. It's even much of San Bernardino County, including communities like Chino Hills, Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, and Upland. I'm not new to running for office. I have won 9 elections, and I know what it takes. More importantly, every term that I've run for, I have served my full term. That is because this isn't like legislature. If somebody decides to quit their job or runs for another office where there's a special election, it's important that somebody is committed to this job and is healthy enough to be able to have a full term, because the governor appoints if someone leaves the position. Because it's a state constitutional office, it's like one of the statewide offices. If I win, I am committed to serving my full term, and I run for re-election to be able to represent you again if elected as well. I think it's incredibly important to elect somebody with CRA principles to this office. I am 100% pro-life. I am 100%, thank you. I am 100% pro-firearm, and especially when I was in the legislature, I was noted as the assembly member that was most outspoken against illegal immigration, which continues to be a problem in our state. I am in 100% agreement with the CRA principles, and I voted accordingly. When I was in the state legislature, the CRA issued a scorecard, and I had an A rating every single time. The reason why you can count on me is because I've been doing this since I was young. I was the state chairman of the Young Republican Federation of California, serving on its state board for 10 years. Before that, I was in the California College Republican State Board. I was in the USC College Republicans on their board, as well as in the Orange Coast College Republicans as their president. When I was at Huntington Beach High School, I was in the Teen Republicans. That means that I have been volunteering for Republican and conservative causes for years. More importantly, I was a founding member of the Huntington Beach Republican in 1995 when we recalled Doris Allen, and a lot of you know who. Doris Allen's the one who cut the deal with Willie Brown and sold out to the Democrats, and we in the Huntington Beach, coastal Orange County cities made sure to recall her. In fact, one of the historians at the state legislature thinks that I may be former members of the assembly to actually be on the recall petition for a former member of the Republic for the state assembly. I think it's incredibly important that we elect someone who's one of us. My opponent is awful, and it's very important who's running for this office is not bashful, is not afraid to negatively speak about their opponent, because my opponent was in the San Diego City Council, and when he was involved in a bribery scandal with Yellow Cab and was indicted, but that wasn't it. He kept running for office multiple times in multiple. His name is Mike Schaefer. He's run Palm Springs Mayor, Assembly in LA, in office in San Diego County, in office in Riverside County in most states. Sometimes you'll find a governor named Schaefer, and then he'll relocate to that state and then run for U.S. Senate using the same darn campaign slogan. This guy is completely ridiculous. He's named by the LA Times as LA's notorious slumlord. All of this would be comical until it comes to the most awful of his problems. He is convicted of spousal abuse. And Democrats endorse him. He's running for re-election. I'm running to Michael Schaefer. You do have several Republicans running for this seat, but I think that there's one piece of information that is absolutely critical for you making your decision. You make a decision when you look to the ballot statement and when you look to the guide, many people in this state use that information to be able to decide. There are only 3 Republicans who actually submitted a candidate statement. Me, John Kelly, as well as Randy Economy. And so that's the thing, is anyone else pretty much is not in a position to be able to win this election because you're running in 1/4 of the state. No one's raising multi-million dollars to run for Board of Equalization. There's just not the funders that are in it. And so if you're not in that ballot pamphlet, you're not coming into the top 2. And so I ask for support. As I said, I've won 9 elections. One of those things is submitting a candidate statement, especially when the others have. I am qualified, highly qualified. I've served an elective office for 20 years, conservative every single one of those years. More, I've served those full terms. I've never forgot that the people are ultimately in charge. The main duty of this job is property valuation. You're the appeals level for property valuation. I've been a real estate broker since 2001. In fact, to be on your county board of equalization, you have to be an attorney, an appraiser, a broker, and a couple of other qualifications. And I'm the only candidate who holds one of those. I think it's important to be well educated. I went to the University of Southern California. My degree is in public policy and management. But most importantly, I'm a proud conservative. I am a proud Republican, and I'm a proud member of California Republican Assembly. My name is Mathew Harper. I am running to unseat Democrat incumbent Michael Schaefer, and I want to ask for your support at the CRA convention. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you. Oh, sure.